Hello there. My name is Kevin Kirk and I work at Alpine Mortgage. I'm a mortgage consultant here at Alpine. And I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the last portion of qualifying for a home loan, and that is your income. Bottom line with income is we're trying to see what your ability to repay the loan would be. And we have to base it on historical issues because we don't know what your future is completely going to be like. So we have to look back into the past. Now, for the most part, the only way we can really project forward is if in fact you are at a job where maybe you received an offer letter and they said you're going to get X amount of dollars in the future. As long as you show up for work and continue to do so, we're going to keep paying you. So and basically you're a W-2 employee. You're getting a salary, you're getting an hourly wage, you're getting something that historically we can look at and say this is how much money you're going to get. It's fixed. You show up, you do your work, you get paid. There are other types of employment, of course. One thing that can happen in conjunction with people who get an hourly wage is they can get a bonus or they can get a commission. These are a little bit trickier because we need to see something historically. We need to see that you, in fact, were able for a couple years to make this kind of income. So we look at a 2-year average at that. 1 year might have been good, the next year might have been better, and the next year might have been worse. We have to wait and see. We really need to see something because just getting bonus or commission income enough on its own, I should say, is not enough. You need to see what the history is going to play out with that. And then we can average that in. We can give you your base salary and average that in. Very similar to that is if you're self-employed. If you're self-employed, you either own your own business or you choose, and pretty much you choose to do whatever your service is. We have many people who do things like they're notaries. They sign people for loan documents. They have consulting businesses. They have online web design businesses. Much different than somebody who, say, owns their own company. But they don't pay taxes until the end of the year or maybe quarterly when they're paid. So we have to look at those. We have to look at how much money they make and gross, how much money they subtract in cost, and that's what they net, and that's usually their cost of doing, after their cost of doing business, that's how much money they make. Same thing is being held true nowadays with even people on salaries. We're seeing more and more people who are writing off expenses for cell phones, for mileage, for miscellaneous. Maybe uniforms have to be used for their job, so they're able to write those off. So it's a tricky thing with regard to income, and that's why it's very important that you get in to see me as a mortgage consultant. Let me analyze your income, make sure I can figure out how to make it work and what the dollar amount is prior to going out and getting a home. If you tell me you make $4,000 a month, but you write off $300, $400 a month, it definitely decreases how much money you will qualify for. So income is the third principle: cash, down payment, credit, what you've done with paying your debt, and then income. So that should be enough to tell you a little bit about the basics of buying a home. Hopefully you get a good feel for that. Additional questions, please contact me. Come see me. I'm Kevin Kirk with Alpine Mortgage, 916-812-1214.